Briscoe. Followed up for his first bucket for Briscoe. Nice rebound.
He said he never really thought about defense.
Thought about defense until he came to Kentucky.
Fox said he's always loved playing defense. Here he is giving it up.
What a great.
I mentioned Scoba White had played in those regional games all the way back in 2012 and started in an Elite Eight game against Kansas. Did not have a single turnover in that game.
He had been on a mission, right?
Yeah, he was gone for 2 years on a LDS mission out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Fox playing off the ball.
Adebayo. He's got the second half.
Everything a tough shot or a challenge shot. Fox breaks it. The press. Giving ahead to Hawkins. Look at his post up for a fast break line.
Lefty, the third leading scorer for Wichita State off the bench. Very effective on that block.
Beat it down low. Adebayo. Pretty soft hook. And just taking it back. Monk. The glass. Adebayo.
Game. Getting to the rim.
Here's a lob to Frankamp.
Of all people.
Shot it right. Wouldn't expect that. As Briscoe goes back outside. Fox slashes to the basket, cut off by Morris.
Nice replace and duck in.
Nice play. Great. And no fresh shot clock. Back. Looked like he's going up to dump it or something, but it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, Briscoe was right there, too. Was the problem for him.
Monk.
Floats it. There you go. You got to be smiling someplace, huh? Look at this kid going for it. Fox, good look.
Adebayo.
Call for the goaltender.
2 points for Shamet. While he sat, this game turned a little bit in Kentucky's favor, so they've got him back out there.
They got a disadvantage. They go right to it, too. What a nice look again. A nice feel for the game.
Kentucky quickly to the other end, and bam, no. Wow. And yes, bam. Adebayo, bam.
Long guy.
Ooh, and Fox with the defenders. Oh, Adebayo.
Rebounds and shoots it. What an added dimension.
That rattles out. There's Willis, who proposed that night on senior night to Keely Potts at Rupp Arena. She obviously said yes. That was quite a way to approach it. That could have been.
He has some shake stuff. Doesn't he? Look at this. Great look.
They've had some good looks. They haven't been able to hit them since they pulled within 2. The last 8 points to Kentucky.
Yeah, coming down the stretch. Danger time. Start to pick the zone apart a little bit. Get some offensive rebounds.
Kentucky's brought Winyon Gabriel onto the floor, number 32. Briscoe is back. Here's Adebayo showing his outside game. Shooting 27% for the game. That's off the foot of Holland. In trouble. And it's taken away by Kentucky. Up ahead they go. And bam! She goes.
Ring the bell.
Well, that's really the strength. Kentucky likes people playing at a fast pace against them. So tempo could be in favor of the Cats.
And Bam gets him going.
Before he moved, Michael Anderson told me they thought they had him. One shot. Yes, they really see that. Alabama really got all over the glass against Kentucky.
Fox into Bam.
Oh, they want to go to him. It's obviously that's one of their goals. They're going to go. I'm telling you, they're going to keep them. It was filled with blue. Blue all over. I think they were praying for the game here.
Oh, slam! Barford going around Bam to the other side and making it happen.
Tremendous baseline drive. Great reverse layup. They are so athletic.
He is something. Bam against Kingsley. And Bam wins that battle.
They're going to have to lock it up defensively and make some shots.
Short corner for Barford wouldn't go. Another rebound for Adebayo.
Adebayo's owned the interior. He's been the man-to-man on the box inside. Get him the ball right now. Take it to him. He's going to go one-on-one right here. He can play, man.
And he beats Kingsley to that left side. Bam has been dominating on the inside. 5-0 edge in offensive rebounds, +9 in second chance points, +10 in points in the paint. Bam can solve that as the big boy slams it home.
Corkins has been, and he's being rewarded by being on the floor, playing minutes.
Mulder can't connect. Look at the rebound by Adebayo. The rim is still sinking. We're tied up at 38.
Taylor gets the deuce, but what a great look inside off the double team. Great interior passing. We got a good one, buddy. First time you and I worked together, Tess.
Great to be with you, Dickie B. Slam from Bam. And into the hands of Derek Willis as they are running. Oh, bitch! Oh, come on now! Talking things over, trying to solve this riddle. And to Bam. Up high and over the rim. I've never been visual of Iowa State. Hawkins, follow up by Bam! Oh. Georgia used that 7-0 run to cut into it. Kentucky answered back. Let's see if the Dogs have one more in them. They're going to need a few stops here. Gets it into Bam with the right hand over Mayton, and it drops in.
Play left, and I know it went well. The fans were early on, they got this big lead, but they have to really continue to focus on the mission. Oh dear. 6 inches or a foot with the way he gets up.
And there's the inbound pass from Fox into the hands of Dominic Hawkins.
Yeah, 2-3 look, but keep an eye down here. If they go to the baseline again or to the wings, they're going to continue to collapse, even in their 2-3 defense.
Hawkins, strong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the extension dunk. Oh, my God, I didn't think he'd be able to get the catch.
I didn't either.
And then even get to the rim. He had a guy in front of him. Little upside in a lot of ways for Williams.
Oh. Adebayo, yes. That'll quiet the crowd.
You got to think that I don't know where the guy is underneath me. If he's going to take my legs out from underneath me, then I'm really going to have problems. So it's a good no call.
Absolutely agree. Briscoe, let's do it again.
Adam, and like you said a moment ago, if you take your eye off him for a second, you've missed the action.
Gee whiz.
Here we go again. Bang!
You see the graphic?
That was a set play, too, for him to come off the screen along the baseline. And when you know a play is called for you, you should be more confident in your catching and thinking.
Wow.
In the paint back on January 10th against Vanderbilt, the most the Commodores have allowed in the last 5 seasons. They've given up only 2 so far here tonight.
It was an 87.
Put the ball on the ground, and some of these Commodores are not comfortable doing that.
So Willis extend that right arm. Monk, lane opened up. He's in, and the foul.
One guy that can maintain his post position and try to score with his back to the basket on this team.
Slightly undersized 4-man, but he can get the job done. Hawkins baseline drive, gets it over to Bam, and he puts it in.
Plays basketball for UCLA. They're going to be in the NCAA tournament. They've had a great year for Coach Close.
Here's Bam as they feed the big guy, and he will handle it.
Here's Briscoe on the drive. Adebayo, offensive rebound, scores.
That's all because staying on the floor. This is where the lack of depth up front may hurt Florida.
Robinson's missed about 4 shots in a row. I think he's got to consider getting it in some of his teammates' hands.
Better just keep an eye on him and find him. Nice pass. It hasn't led until right now.
Both 13 and 2 in conference play. And South Carolina has won, so they get a little bit closer to the top and they snap a losing streak.
They're going to run a double team at him again. Now they go to the blocks.
And Adebayo, it pays off.
Nice decision.
Back into the defensive set. Robinson fadeaway. Briscoe the rebound.
Nice work by Briscoe, staying around defensive rebounding in the guard position. at the big guy. He's got a mismatch.
They lob it under.
So is guarding him out there, and when that ball went through, he looked over at the bench and kind of said, what do I do? Somebody help me. You guys are the coaches. Figure this out.
Monk feeds Adebayo inside.
Love his composure on the floor. That's one of those posters without a dunk.
Yeah.
Was that ever a sweet move?
Adebayo on the other end kicks it back to Hawkins, who thought about a three. Lobs it to Adebayo.
Talking to the official about the last call, and he reacted very quickly.
Kentucky trying to take a one-game lead in the SEC. They're 50 seconds away from it. They were down by 12 in the first half. They were even at 28 with Florida at halftime, and then this guy took over the game. Malik Monk. Lob underneath, Adebayo.
How about that? I was just thinking, like, you see the zone, say, all right, shoot us out of the zone because they're 1 for 7 from 3, and then Phillips goes right back and knocks it down.
And Phillips has been pretty consistent on his shooting the three. Nice move by Bam. And very 2, 3, 4 shots in a row off screens, off the down pitch, coming off the jump shot.
And both he and Fox have that ability. As we saw on Saturday, Fox did it against Georgia late in the game.
Yep.
Lobbing for Bam. That is a great mid-air adjustment by Bam Adebayo. He racing down the floor is Monk. Beautiful adjustment, but could not finish. Adebayo is there for the 2. 3. Around and out. Bam Adebayo is there to throw it down. Been hopping like this all season, but this might be fever pitch in Columbia, Missouri right now. Adebayo having the big boy game tonight for Kentucky. Will go to the line with a chance at a 3-point right now.
There's the double team. First time we've seen it.
So Gabriel ends up taking the 3. And Briscoe runs down the rebound and flares it out to Adebayo.
Great hustle. The kid is relentless, Briscoe.
Walton still on Monk, who comes off the Gabriel screen, and they go right to Adebayo. That was an excellent second effort on that.
The shot selection's important. He didn't take a good shot right there, Frazier.
Hawkins.
Watch the way they're moving the ball. That's something John told me today that they've been working on.
Adebayo again up against Kessler. Easy 2 for him.
Coach of the year, national coach of the year. That's how good he's been with Florida. He suffered a big blow losing a Bruno, their interior guy, for the rest of the year.
Lost a big man. Adebayo, nice touch there.
To the goal. Tremendous drive. Jackson's made 2 nice drives.
Are you surprised with their losses right here in terms of injury and fouls that the Bulldogs are right there?
Oh, absolutely surprised. Really surprised how they've been able to negate the running game.
Adebayo, good luck stopping that.
Can't handle him.
Parker with the jumper.
Shooting's really been tough on both clubs.
Monk over the top for Bam and a slam. Knocks it down.
So we're seeing a kid really taking his game to an incredible level.
19.
Doing everything he can.
Indeed. Fox over the top. Adebayo, nice catch.
Briscoe spins through the lane. Energy first half for Kentucky. They have hit 10 3-point shots. Monk on the drive. Gets it over to Adebayo. And got many more minutes. Comes up defensively there.
You see the catch and shoot situations tonight. Kentucky so solid. 14 of 23, 39 points.
Into the post. Bam.
Director Bob Fishman, rest of our CBS crew here from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
First time they pulled the string here with a little pressure. Look at this lob. That's where they're at best. Nice read.
First personal on Dante Hall. It's the 4th against Alabama.
Now, you were with the Nets when Cal was coaching, right?
No, he was a little bit before my time. There's a big plays late in that 4 overtime victory in Columbia. 6th straight for the Crimson Tide. Low pass underneath the teeth of the defense. 7 for Norris.
Go down with a fight. Nice pass. And look at the run and nobody at home in the lane. A little smile for the coach.
Here comes Key. Offensive rebound. That's a line on again. Couldn't finish.
Nice run and nobody.
Adebayo expressing it.
First down for Bam. Teammate Ben Simmons. Briscoe leads it, and Bam climbs.
And the Rowdy Reptiles went nuts early in the first minute of this game.
Just a question about being quick to the ball. When that ball is loose, you had better come up with it.
Bam Adebayo on the game.
Has really brought some speed to this Florida team. He gets the ball down court so quickly and gets it into the paint, and that opens up the entire floor for his teammates.
He is the only Florida player who has experienced victory against Kentucky.
To keep Malik Monk in check. That's really the key, because the one guy that can take off on them is number 5.
Adebayo draws the double team. Now back to single man defense, and he scores. Wildcats go tonight. We'll see how long John Calipari will leave Fox out. Maybe just until the under-12 media timeout.
Yeah, we were talking about Casey Hill before and having sort of accepted that maybe his career's not going to be in the end. What a move by Adebayo.
Fantastic. He is such a good player, but he needs to touch the ball more often. At the other end, Bam response. 16-point underdog. They have played hard. They're still right in the thick of this with 7.5 minutes. This is a great coaching job by the Dogs and their players. You got to be proud of them if you're a Georgia fan down home in Athens. There's Bam stepping out. Just letting Yante Maiden touch it in the post. He's proven to be a good passer. That really opened it up. Lob. Bam! It back out. Kentucky did a really nice job of recovering. Forced that turnover. Monk was trying to post J.J. Frazier. He can shoot right over Frazier. Lob, bam! What a great
keep this Kentucky team out of the lane.
Briscoe the kick. Gabriel, corner 3. Adebayo. A beast on the glass.
He was taken without making a single pass. They got to move this Kentucky defense and then attack it. There's a double.
Briscoe runs it down.
Josh Jackson came to double Adebayo on the catch.
Briscoe over Graham, finds Monk. Monk behind the back. Bam!
To stand around. They are not attacking off the dribble.
Adebayo gets stood up by Lucas, stays with it, and eventually it pays off.
Malik Monk, and you defensively cannot do that.
Briscoe will take it out of bounds. Briscoe, by the way, is Barnes' favorite Wildcat. He said he is the key to this team. And there's my man.
And making the right play.
I love Monk. He knew that Coach Cal was going to say something to him. So he worked himself all the way down to the bench. Cal wants to say something. You know, it's to coach him up a little bit. And now he knows Cal's got to turn his attention back to the game. And the Bam. Wow.
Yeah, a little high school. This isn't just a normal game. I mean, this is a rivalry game for Tennessee. They know the geographical location between the two schools.
What a rebound by Adebayo. Kaylee, what did Coach Barnes have to say?
Well, so often, Brent, we're talking about adjustments that need to be made by a team at the half. In this case, we're not. Rick Barnes told me we've got to continue to stick to our game plan, continue to take away Kentucky's transition game. And
he's been rather quiet here tonight.
What they've done is they shrunk the key. Everybody's kind of pinching in and trying to create an opportunity, force them into jump shots.
There's Bam down low off the glass. So 5 on that shot clock. Turner misses with the 3 into Briscoe's hands. Fox. Bam.
Now Schofield took himself.
Adebayo with the left hand as he spun that way.
Carolina is a very physical team. In fact, no opponents in the country score a higher percentage of points from the free throw line than the Gamecocks. So they're not afraid to put you on the line. Adebayo, nice hesitation in the jam. Nice shot and grab it. His first bucket of the night. Why is the skip pass necessary against South Carolina?
Well, you watch how they load up. When the ball's on one side, the weak side help will be all the way in the lane. So that's certainly what's helping.
Better after a less than great effort.
Yeah, Monk needed 14 shots to find 14 points at the hump on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, over the hump is Sindarius Thornwell, new career high 28 thanks to that tip-in. The deficit is 10 for South Carolina. Reese made the comment at the half back at Cameron Indoor. He said if South Carolina is to win this, Thornwell might be 40. Meanwhile, Adebayo Felder finds Willis, beats the shot clock. Gabriel touch pass, Adebayo jam. All's well that ends well. Another dunk.
And I didn't see that I.J. Reddy was coming around to that. So I would have grabbed the ball, but not saved you at least from the contact.
Thank you, sir.
But I'll work on it. I'll get better. This is only game 2 for you and I.
Oh, damn. Adebayo. Briscoe steps out, puts it on the deck on the drive. Stuffed in by Adebayo.
I don't know if Michael Mulder will ever see the court. I mean, he just looked lost out on the basketball court. His first season, remember, junior college transfer, so last year was his first season here in Kentucky. And he has come a long way to now being able to be trusted with minutes in John Calipari's rotation.
Adebayo picks up his dribble. Go back into the big fella, working on McLemore. Got a little deep, but still converted. Auburn debut. Meanwhile, Kentucky has its own early enrollee, but they don't expect to see any playing time for the newest cat this season. Here's Adebayo. Beautiful touch. Adebayo, great position, and a two-hand jam.
Satisfied, that is always picking at them, that is always challenging them day to day in practice. How can I expose and give them something that they need to work on and keep them on edge? And that's a part of his coaching genius. That's what makes him a special coach.
Well, it's easy to be comfortable, right? But how do you improve if you're never uncomfortable? And that's part of the development that each and every kid seems to go through when they get here. Spencer got hurt. Adebayo adds.
So if they don't hit the shots, this is going to get ugly quick.
Nolan Kressler is the first sub for Vanderbilt, and wide open, and there was now. They battled back with Fox and Monk on the bench. Adebayo, bam!
Staying disciplined, understanding the game plan, defensively and offensively, and I think right now they're just staying on board.
Going back to your time at Kentucky, the word so often used around the program is family. What did your year in Lexington mean to you?
Here's Monk, top of the key. Missed that one wide left. Adebayo. Briscoe high, real high off the top of the backboard, and a follow by Adebayo. The basketball, but there was the offensive foul on Barford before that play. And there's the follow, but a foul.
Ineligible, and he was a premier high school player from the Houston area. Same place where Fox is from.
Fox over the top for Bam, and he slams it down. Clock again is down at 4. Here comes the crowd back in it. Collins looking at Adebayo out against the guard as he scoops it up. Tiptoeing through with a finger roll for 2.
He's a diaper dandy. You want me to keep an eye on? Follow this kid. This kid's got a lot of potential.
Bam Adebayo spinning and slamming. No stopping that to get the Aggies started.
You know, Hampton's a kid that came from Lipscomb, and a kid that we're really counting on to be a guy giving him some good positive minutes in that point guard slot.
The three-point man, too, at 41%. Briscoe back out from Monk with 13 in the first half. Bam Adebayo had 8 and given 2 more.
Well, what they're doing now.
It's a 3. A nice job by Sebastian Saiz to dribble out of that double team and find the open shooter, Terrence Davis. Terrence Davis more of a football player when he was in high school.
Briscoe with the lob.
A lot of mishandling of the ball against De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt.
Saiz steps into a 3. That's off the mark, and with him shooting threes, no one underneath the rebound. Adebayo runs the floor and flushes it again. And Andy Kemp.
When they run it, they run a lot of handoffs, ball screen action, roll replace action.
Long rebound off the Saiz miss. Ends up in a scramble, and it's taken away. Adebayo, another dunk. The fourth early dunk.
Defensive team, one thing you don't want to do is give up a straight line middle drive. 1-3-1 again.
The C's part for Briscoe. He finds Adebayo, plus the foul.
The Ole Miss bench was able to start a transition bucket for Ole Miss.
And then at the other end, Wenyen Gabriel picked up his second foul, so he's replaced by Michael Mulder. Back in the game as well, Derek Willis. Briscoe looks for Adebayo again.
That if it was, I would have been playing a lot longer.
Well, Saiz is the active career leading rebounder in the SEC right now, and he's trying to fight down low with Adebayo for position. Willis is able to keep the possession alive for the Wildcats. A rare shot clock under 10 for Kentucky. Adebayo muscles it up, lays it home.
The speed with which this team plays is just stunning.
Saiz again can't hit the three.
Saiz has taken more threes than anybody on his team.
Briscoe lobs it. Guess what? Adebayo is able to finish it again.
Start pulling the trigger on those.
Monk in rhythm. The long rebound. Grabbed by Briscoe. The Aaron Fox finds Adebayo. It's another dunk. What a block underneath by Hyman. The scoop won't go, just off the back iron for Fitzpatrick Dorsey.
Fox just gave enough pressure.
Monk hooks a pass up and Adebayo.
Yeah, they ran a nice set on an out of bounds underneath where they got a high screen, and Isaiah Briscoe is able to get to the rim. We'll throw back there. That ball's got to go in right away.
Adebayo, unstoppable.
He got the ball.
Saiz has been the bright spot offensively tonight for Ole Miss with another double-double. Cullen Neal has had a very difficult night and loses it again to De'Aaron Fox, who finds Adebayo. At
the game is whether John Calipari is going to sleep on the couch when he gets home if he doesn't put his son Brad in.
Adebayo hangs from the...
In Kentucky space, and they have got to keep him out of transition. There's a long two for Snyder, and here come the Wildcats again. Adebayo will slam it home.
Yeah, Rick Pitino's got to be very...
Those Cardinals back within one. Here comes Kentucky again. Fox no, follow no. Third opportunity goes for Adebayo.
Boy, De'Aaron,
he's a finisher. He's a closer.
Well, you can't get past his security.
Adebayo. Been kind of quiet at times, but that was anything but quiet.
First road test, and this is more than a test. This is like a final exam. Will they look young?
They have lost their first true road game in 5 of John Calipari's previous 7 seasons as the head coach of Kentucky. Adebayo! Get out of his way. Crosses over and finishes.
Boy, just a little step toward the midcourt line, and Malik Monk bit on it.
Oh. Adebayo from Monk.
You're not going out for hamburger too often.
Here's Briscoe working against Jackson. Hawkins in the lineup for the first time. Nice feed. Adebayo inside.
And a bad gamble.
2.
Williams got the assignment.
Fox to out of 4 again. Fox the lob to Adebayo.
Boy, clubs that step back is a little space.
He's got 25. Adebayo with a hook.
Too deep.
Fox up high. Nice Adebayo, and he missed a slam. No, it came back through.
Right back at you.
Jackson got it with the left hand. Briscoe stayed with him.
He sure did. Gave ground.
Adebayo going baseline with a slam.
Jamal Robinson with his first triple. Adebayo muscles his way in and goes over the top of Sabay.
I don't think we've ever had such an august group of number 2 seeds as there are right now, with Carolina, these Kentucky Wildcats among them. But let's not forget, Indiana has beaten both North Carolina at home and Kansas.
And he kicks it into that extra gear.
Back rim from Bernardi. We're looking for Adebayo. It's a 16.
Kentucky 16-0 here, straddling the half. Just when we thought it was going to be a wire job.
Kentucky able to finish the first half on a nice run, and now Adebayo muscles his way. It's the good combo. John Wall's the guy can get up, right? His is only 39. Only. Adebayo with the jam.
Rounds to different types of people. It's phenomenal. And you know what's great about here is, you know, the subway comes, as we showed, in the first half.
Gustis turns it over to Willis. Baseball pass to Monk. He's got Adebayo. Oh,
run, the reverse fits in for Alexis Williams. Kentucky coming back the other way. Bam! Adebayo throws it down.
Kentucky is a patient scorer. He's not forcing anything. It's an opportunity for this himself. He'll take shots, but he's not forcing shots. And I think that's what made him an efficient scorer.
Nice pass into Adebayo. Recovers and slams it down. A half dozen here. Monk, too strong. Willis mistimed his jump, but still able to come down with it.
That's the best time to get a three off an offensive rebound. But Kentucky shooters have to have their feet set.
Hawkins dumps it in. Adebayo with the jam.
He's very capable, but I think the guys are doing a good job of paying attention to him. But it takes a team effort when you have a scorer like Alec Peters down low. Risk. Play your game. Don't do anything you can do. You don't need him to be a penetrator, getting in, trying to make plays for others, knock down an open three.
Adebayo on the baseline, able to get it to the rim. He's got third
from UCLA today. Not the case so far. Hawkins.
Oh, followed by Adebayo. Hello, Bam. Fox trying to go all the way. Adebayo.
He doesn't take a play off.
Does not. Aggressive.
We're under 4.
The lob. Somehow Adebayo got that with a left hand off the window.
Fox, 3 short. Adebayo's going to get it back and lay it in. And Welsh is gone.
Boy.
Stopped in the lane. Kentucky's so much bigger. Fox has lost it right into the hand of Oleka. Got it back, and here's Adebayo to left and hip.
That's a freshman. Didn't help his teammate. Oleka just beat Gabriel. Adebayo was working like crazy. Gabriel didn't block out, didn't help him out. Oh, boy.
That's been said before.
Shots.
The swing for Briscoe. Lost the handle. Won it back. Other side of the iron. Adebayo went for the tip and missed it. And now it's loose, and Briscoe comes away with it. His back appears to be okay. And how about the big fella and one? Real back to Monk. They move it so quickly. Gabriel will fire it. He airmailed it, and the stuff anyway by Bam.
You know, he took him on. He took Evans on. Evans just too good. But Adebayo's been terrific with that ball screen defense in the middle of the lane all game.
Fox with a bounce. Adebayo hooks it up and drops it in.
Martin has seen Kentucky run off 5 straight. Fox has got Hawkins out front, and Adebayo. And it's something he believes in. It's not just something he talks about.
Yeah, that's always special to get back.
Before it became a goaltend, and everybody got caught looking at the basketball, and Martinez gets an easy one.
Tennessee Martin has picked up that pressure, picking up a half court now, too.
Nice pass.
What did the 96 national championship team do with this squad here?
Don't start that early.
I'm just asking.
Oh, well played, Fish.
If they're healthy, they can match their depth.
But look at that sequence right there. And Antoine, what you say is true. But not only is it discipline, just executing on the offense, trying to make, sometimes the young players try to make a little bit too good of plays, those great plays, instead of just being solid, making a lot of really solid, good plays.
Approaching 9 minutes to go here in the opening half.
Stay going to a little 2-3 matchup zone. And that's how you muscle it to the basket. Jump right over the top of you if you try to pressure him too much.
Alley-oop to Adebayo. One. Hall of Famer cornerback with the Pittsburgh Steelers for a long time. There's Adebayo.
Vikings in the 2-3. That's one way to attack.
Here's William Gabriel. Alley-oop to Adebayo. Boston. Duquesne out of the Atlantic 10 Conference. Located in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Inside, Adebayo, no chance. Count the basket.
Defensive end, he's unselfish as a guard. Has all the tools.
The comparisons have already started with one John Wall in terms of the speed end to end. We'll see how his game develops over time. Fox wings it outside to Hawkins. Inside Adebayo, and there's that jump hook shot. Gabriel to Fox.
Kane either switching 1 through 4 or going under all these guard ball screens.
Adebayo showing off the left hand that time with the hook.
And Adebayo, great timing. Kane in that 2-3 zone. I thought we'd see more of it. We didn't see a whole lot in that first half. That foul line wide open. And look at that.
Feathery touch for the day.
Isaiah Mike, of course, playing in high school last year, only a freshman.
Follow up. Adebayo.
Marks have had some opportunities that just have not fallen for them. So Monk is on the bench right now for Kentucky. The backcourt consists of Fox, Briscoe, and Dominique Hawkins has come into the game.
They want you to look at Fox, that point guard, great pass, had the great angle.
They play North Carolina, they play at Louisville, and they host Kansas. Big non-conference schedule.
Well, they have to do that, really. They have these players to excite them. And then I'll tell you this right now. UCLA might be the most improved team in America before this year's over from last year. The reason is a nice...
26 in 1988 for the Cats.
Watch if Malik Monk can actually put a few together now.
Over the top, Bam with a slam.
Had a lot of good influences. Coached at Alabama for a year, Chattanooga.
Briscoe shot, that one blocked out of the sky by Dowse. Right back up. Fox, tough angle, and tipped by Bam up in his. I finally got it down at the 11th hour. I did. I went to YouTube, and it was no help. Briscoe with the scoop, trying to add to his 21, a career high.
Just go Ascot. Just go Ascot.
Yes.
It's easier.
Ascot's a beauty. That's all you. Here's Monk. The give to Briscoe over the top, and Bam there with a. That he did. He batted it away right to Gilmore. Charles with a long one. That won't drop. Here's Gilmore, denied. Willis again, right in his grill. On the run, Monk. The alley-oop and the slam by the big fella.